Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty cool things to go over. New events have been announced for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We also have some pretty big starter Pokemon hints for Legend ZA, new presents rumors, loads of things to go over. If you're excited for the video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, the latest Pokemon Scarlet and Violet event has been announced. It's carrying on with the 7-star starter Pokemon raids, and this time it is Superior. So, Cerebi update, the next 7-star Terra raid battle has been fully revealed. Battle against a Grass Terra type Superior. Definitely thought this one was going to be Dragon, but it is Grass type, and it says it runs from the 20th of September through to the 22nd of September, and then again a week later from the 27th of September through to the 29th of September. So the last remaining Pokemon now for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's like 7-star raids are Feraligatr, Infernape, and also Torterra as well. So that whole kind of the last three are going to be the starters for Legend ZA. If that is the case, then the starters for Legend Z would be Turtwig, Chimchar, and Totodile, but I just don't think that's going to be the case at all. If this one was Torterra and Superior was last, like the last grass starter, I'd be a little bit more inclined to believe it, but I just don't think Torterra is going to be the starter. And as well as that, obviously on the fun pack we had it was like Litten, Totodile, and Turtwig. So obviously Litten, it has already had its 7-star raid, so all those kind of, I guess, guesstimates and estimations and I guess just speculation, it looks like all that is wrong. So we're not really any closer to kind of speculating and knowing what the starters are going to be. But either way, that's the latest 7-star raid. Obviously, when it is dropping and stuff, we'll go over that. It is obviously going to be dropping this weekend. So either way, Superior is the next 7-star raid. Moving on though, we do have some new starter Pokemon hints, and even though I've just said, you know, we're not really close to speculation and stuff, this could actually be something. So we originally had Soul Silver out here tweeting out saying 2025, the year of Piplup, Snivy, and Riolu. Why did they choose those two though? Anyway, I love this new Pokemon Arcade merch, especially that they added Abra. You know, as time goes by, I'm more and more convinced of how good Gen 1 designs were. Lastly, new Lugia art, yada yada yada. That's not important. This bit is important though. So it says, I was just joking in my original post about this, but this is a Pokemon 2025 calendar, and now that the artwork for every month has been revealed, they might really be the Legend ZA starters. And there's actually quite a bit of kind of evidence supporting this as well. So these are the kind of calendar images, and basically we have Piplup, Scorbunny, and Snivy. So these have been very, very kind of these have been speculated a lot to be the Legend ZA starters, especially Snivy and Piplup. Scorbunny could be Litten, could be Torchic, whatever, but those three have been like heavily speculated for Pokemon Legend ZA as the starters. And the 2025 calendar has come out, and these are the starters that appeared during this calendar. Now, why this is huge is because we did have Riddler-Ku say that the merch for the starters for Legend ZA have started, like it started being made and stuff like that. And this is merch. This is a 2025, this isn't a 2024 calendar, this is a 2025 calendar. The year that Legend ZA comes out, Riddler-Ku has said that merch is being made for the starters. This is merch. Kind of puts two and two together. These are the only starters that appear during this calendar as well. So it is kind of adding up. They're the only starters in these artworks other than the Paldea starters. Obviously, it's not going to be Paldea starters. Wouldn't they want to put the starters of the main 2025 game into their 2025 calendar? Wouldn't the Legend ZA starters be prominent in 2025 merch after they're revealed in 2024? And again, this is what Riddler-Ku has said. You know, he has literally said, obviously, that we aren't going to get the starters this year, but the merch has started being made for the starters for Legend ZA, and this is the merch. So of course I don't know who's producing the calendar, but it is officially from the Pokemon company in the sense of merch. So I also won that beautiful Dragonair in the month of November. So this is, we're going to go over this in a second as well. It's probably fake, but yeah, we have a lot of people kind of saying, you know, the kind of design of the calendars as well kind of has like French aesthetics and stuff, like some of the backgrounds of the buildings. They do have that kind of France theme and stuff like that, and just kind of the colours, and I don't know, like, I kind of get where they're coming from, but I think that's just kind of more adding fuel to the fire. But I think this is a really good hint towards the starters, you know, because it is for 2025 merch, it's the 2025 game. They're the only starters that appear, as well as obviously the Paldean starters. I think these could be the starters. I generally do, because we have had Riddler Coup come out and say that the merch is being designed. You know, it's being made now, and this is the merch. So I'm just going to go out on a whim and say that these are going to be the Legends EA starters. I honestly think they are. Again, they've been heavily speculated. We don't know if they're going to get Mega Evolutions. We don't know if they're going to get new forms. But yeah, I'm backing it. I'm backing it. I think these will be the starters. I'm now convinced that these are going to be the starters because of what Riddler Coup has said. Obviously, Riddler Coup might be wrong. But it's just like, why are these the only starters that pop up on a 2025 calendar? You know, like Riddler, Soul Silverheart says, they're going to want to promote the starters for Legends EA in 2025 because they're the 2025 starters. So why wouldn't they want to promote it? So that's a massive hint, in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts. Would you be happy with these as the starters? I definitely would be. I'd probably pick Snivy out of them, but again, it depends what the final evolutions look like in terms of the form or the Mega Evolution. But yeah, I'm quite convinced now that these will be the starters. But let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think it is, or do you not think it's going to be the starters for Pokemon at Legends EA? Moving on, we do have a few other things to go over as well. This is the new poster for the anime. So it was kind of revealed earlier on, like last week I should say, that the new arc was going to be about Rayquaza and everything like that. And this is the new sort of poster for it. So we have Shiny Rayquaza there. We have the kind of, I can't remember what they're called in the anime, but the kind of big sort of, they basically have a big part of the story, like Entei and Cleavor and stuff like that. Got the characters here. Obviously, I'm assuming that all the starters are going to fully evolve into like Meowscarada and stuff like that. But yeah, all the characters stuff. Carmine's going to appear. Briar's going to appear. A lot of characters are going to appear from the DLC. But again, we kind of knew all this anyway. It was kind of leaked, I think, a few days ago. We covered it in a previous video. But the poster looks really, really good. Big fan of it. We've got Soul Silverheart saying, this poster's fire. Cannot wait to see how they do Carmine's personality, stuff like that. But either way, that is the new poster for the anime. Looking forward to it. It should be good. And yeah, hopefully we get some sort of Shiny Rayquaza distribution to kind of promote it. We probably won't. It's Pokemon at the end of the day. But you never know. Fingers are crossed. So that's that. Moving on, we do also have this to quickly go over as well. I thought it was kind of cool. So we've got Stealth here tweeting out. So Nintendo announced that the Nintendo Museum is receiving a special one-of-a-kind Pokemon manhole cover. So the COO of the Pokemon Company and Mr. Furukawa, president of Nintendo, were on site to make the announcement. And then Pokemon manhole covers are being installed all over Japan through an initiative with the Japanese government. The goal is to promote the charms of various parts of Japan through Pokemon. You can't tell the story of Nintendo without Pokemon, so of course the museum needs one. And there's the best picture in the Nintendo Museum. It looks very closely wearing the Pokemon watch. So yeah, just some manhole covers and stuff being placed around Japan to kind of promote Pokemon. Thought it was kind of cool thing to go over. Next up, we do have some other kind of little things as well. Like, I don't think it's anything crazy, just probably speculation and I guess a coincidence at the end of the day. But we have Soul Silverheart tweeting out these two kind of images here saying, the official Pokemon Instagram account just posted a bunch of fun Year of the Dragon pics that I'll be commenting on over the next few days. But this one is definitely the most interesting. They're just playing with our hearts right now. So obviously they're doing Dragon types, Z to A. They've done Zygarde as the Z. So again, they're just kind of playing with our feelings, playing with our emotions. But they know what they're doing. Like when you post something like this, it's about Dragon types. You put Zygarde there. You know you're going to be creating like a fuss and stuff like that. I know it's just because obviously this is the first dragon in the alphabet and this is the last dragon in the alphabet, but I don't know. It's quite interesting they've done this because as well as that, they also did this as well. They know what they're doing. And then, well, second time in the same week that the Pokemon Company teased/troll us about Pokemon Legends EA. So we see your Pokemon actually pretty sly marketing law. It's even kind of split into the different sections. Also, I find it hilarious that a whole section are just Vivillon. So basically, this is the sitting kind of QT plushies for Generation 6. They've finally been kind of confirmed that they're now out. And yeah, the way they've kind of designed it is obviously in the shape of the Lumiose sort of map. So they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. So they are kind of creating a little bit of hype there. But either way, that's all the kind of hint speculation. Obviously, the big starter speculation as well. I really, really do believe that this is going to be the starters now. I'm kind of convinced. And also, that is the event coming to Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. But let me know your thoughts on all that. Finishing things off for today's video, we do have a couple of things to quickly go over that have popped up on 4chan. So this popped up, I don't know the day it popped up. It says it was on the 14th. I don't know when it went up on 4chan, but basically it's a tweet from Pokemon that said, "Is that a Pokemon Presents I see? Tune in on our official YouTube channel at 6 a.m. PST on the 18th of September." So that's obviously this Wednesday for about 30 minutes of exciting Pokemon news trainers. So it obviously got deleted. You know, it says the post has been deleted. And that's that. You know, that's all she wrote. For me, I'm very, very surprised that if 1,600 people saw this post, not one other person kind of like screenshotted it and posted it on Twitter as soon as it happened. Like, fair play. People obviously have notifications on and stuff for the Pokemon Company, and maybe they didn't send out if they posted it and then deleted it straight away. This link is just to the YouTube channel. There was a link to this tweet on the 4chan post as well. When you go to it, it just says the tweet has been deleted, but that could be any tweet. I'm just very shocked to see that over 1,600 people, nobody else screenshotted it. Like, all it took would be one person to, like, a few people to be like, oh my god, this is happening. And then all the big accounts would kind of jump on it. Nobody did that. So I'm just like, it's a little bit sus. So not going to really spend too much more time on this. I've seen a few people talking about it. It is definitely fake. I mean, we might get a presents on Wednesday. You never know. I would love to see us get one. But again, it's not because of this. I'm pretty sure this is just fake. Because again, like I say, 1,600 people seeing it and not one, like not a couple of people posting it to like the big accounts and stuff. I don't know. Not me. Not convinced me at all. Anyway, that's that. The next thing I wanted to go over is this little rumor here as well. This has been deleted. It was posted on the 13th of September. This has been deleted though. But either way, it was posted by a KAWA, so Kawa. And it doesn't really have a lot of information. I don't know what the image was. Again, it has been deleted. But if you go to 4chan, it sometimes shows like a deleted post. It's a little bit weird. But either way, it says Pokemon Legends ZA, we will see something new in a few days. So I guess if this was right, then that would, I guess, be in a few days. But again, with the Switch 2 most likely getting revealed at the start of October because of the leaks and stuff, the window is still open, or the door is still open for Pokemon news this month, because we could get Legends EA stuff and then Legends EA stuff again during the Switch 2 trailer or announcement or whatever. So yeah, I mean, any week now we could also get some Pokemon stuff, and you know, if that is the case, this is a very short kind of rumor here, but they are saying that we're going to see something about Pokemon Legends EA in a few days. So we're going to see the protagonists. So yeah, that's just a kind of a given anyway. We're going to see co-workers, so I don't really know what that means. I assume if we're in the redevelopment plan, then it's other people that are going to be like doing it with us. So maybe rivals, not necessarily rivals, but people that we're going to see kind of dotted around on our journey. But yeah, apparently co-workers are going to be revealed in the next few days. Like, I think the next trailer will reveal a lot of stuff, but I also don't think we're going to get like any new Mega Evolutions. I think it's just going to show gameplay and like things we're already expecting to see, but all the new Pokemon, new forms and stuff. We might get one, but I think it's unlikely. I think they're going to save all that for 2025. But either way, protagonists, co-workers. We're also going to see the city without barriers. So I don't know what that means, city without barriers. We haven't really even seen the city. We've just saw like blueprints and stuff for it. So I don't know if that's barriers towards like Prism Tower and you can't access it, or like barriers around the city that you can then leave, and maybe on the outskirts, that's where you see Pokemon and stuff like that. We're also going to see the starter Pokemon as well. Again, that's a given. We're definitely going to see the starters in the next trailer. Like, I cannot see us getting a trailer without that, because that's just something that they're going to be needing to promote. And again, like through things like this, they're going to be promoting the starters. So obviously we need to know what the starters are. We're also going to get a new bracelet as well. So I'm assuming that's for Mega Evolution. Again, we don't know how Mega Evolution is going to work in this. It usually uses a held item. Our held item is going to be in this game. They weren't in Legends Arceus. We could Mega Evolve in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee without holding an item, because obviously there's no held items in that game. So is it going to be similar to that? Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It also says online notification, so I don't really know what that means. I don't know how they would incorporate that into the trailer. I'd love this game to have co-op. It would be insane. I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to be a predominantly single-player game. But at the same time, I don't know what else an online notification could really be for. I don't think they're really going to... I hope it's not like a satchel situation as well, because that was a little bit subpar, because you couldn't see anyone or anything like that. If it was the wild area where you could see other people, but you couldn't really, like, do much, then that's one thing. But just to have a couple of random satchels lying around, it wasn't really that intuitive. But either way, online notification. So that's all the things that are going to be in the trailer. So obviously there's no talk about new Mega Evolution or new Pokemon or anything like that. So this is definitely what I would expect to see in a new trailer. Like, it'd be like a minute 30 long, 2 minutes long, but then yeah, they just show kind of stuff like that. Because they'll show stuff about the starters, and they'll go into detail about it a bit as well. They'll show them like maybe doing attacks and stuff. So I could see like them on a table, and then it shows like an animation of Snivy doing an attack, and then it shows like an animation of, you know, Scorbunny doing an attack, etc., etc. Anyway, then goes on to say we'll have a quick look at the, but the big news and gameplay won't be ready before Presents 2025. Remember Kawa. So I don't know what Kawa is. I don't know if it's like the code name for DLC or something like that. But that's obviously what this is titled as well. So I have no idea, but either way, that is a very small rumor to go over for the end of today's video. I mean, again, nothing crazy in it. It's just everything you'd kind of expect to see in the new trailer. But that is everything for today's video. Let me know your thoughts on this rumor, though. Do you think it's true or not? I would love to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, like I say, the main thing about it is the starters. I'm very convinced now it will be these, just because Riddler Coos talking about they're making merch for it, and again, this is the kind of first bit of potential Legends ZA merch we've seen in 2025 in terms of the calendar and stuff. I don't know. Just like, why would they pick these starters? Why would they choose these out of everything? I think it's going to be these. Let me know your thoughts on it, though. If there's any reason why it wouldn't be these, let me know your thoughts on all that, and then obviously everything else that we covered today, the event and all that jazz. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.